the $1,000 decision that could save your life. Did you know that 63% of Americans can't handle a $500 emergency without going into debt? That's right. More than half of us are just one car repair away from financial disaster. Imagine waking up one morning to unexpected financial trouble and not having the means to tackle it without borrowing. Isn't that a daunting thought? Let me tell you about Sarah, a young software developer who thought she had it all figured out. Her life seemed perfect with a great job, a nice apartment, and regular brunches with friends. Everything seemed seamless until one weekend, when her car broke down simultaneously as her pet needed emergency surgery. The total cost? $3,800. Without an emergency fund, she was forced to max out her credit cards, starting a spiral of debt that she took 2 painstaking years to escape. Reflect for a moment. How would you navigate such a storm? Here's the million-dollar question. If life threw you a financial curveball tomorrow, would you be ready? It's essential to reconsider your financial priorities before you are knocked off balance by life's unexpected turns. Let's explore understanding emergency funds, your financial safety net. Think of an emergency fund as your financial bodyguard. It's not just another savings account. It's money specifically set aside for life's unexpected plot twists. Your regular savings account isn't sufficient because they're easily accessible for purchases like vacations or gadgets, thereby depleting the safety net too soon. This emergency fund is your break glass in case of emergency money, reserved for life's most urgent needs. Why isn't your regular savings account enough? Because mixing your emergency money with other savings is akin to keeping your umbrella in a different building. It's simply not helpful when the storm hits. A separate emergency fund stands as a dedicated protector, untouched and reliable when urgency strikes. Young adults today face unique challenges, from sudden job losses to medical emergencies, car repairs, and even those dreaded laptop replacements right before a big project. These aren't just hypothetical scenarios. They're real situations that can derail your financial progress. Picture facing a major job loss or a medical emergency. Without an emergency fund, your savings could dwindle in no time. The psychology behind having an emergency fund is fascinating. Studies show that people with emergency funds report 40% less financial anxiety and make better financial decisions overall. This emotional relief allows for more strategic financial planning, ultimately promoting a greater sense of control over one's financial future. The hidden dangers of living without an emergency fund. Let's talk about the credit card trap. Many people think, I'll just use my credit card if something happens. However, that's like using a Band-Aid to fix a broken arm. With average credit card interest rates at 18.9%, that $1,000 emergency can quickly turn into $1,500 or more due to accumulative interest and fees, causing more debt instead of convenience. Marcus, a graphic designer, learned this the hard way. When his refrigerator died, he put the $800 replacement on his credit card. 6 months of minimum payments later, he'd paid over $900 and still owed most of the original amount. This minor appliance issue morphed into a significant financial drain over time due to interest. Can you imagine being trapped in that kind of cycle? Common excuses we hear. I don't make enough to save. I'm young, what could go wrong? I can always borrow from family. Unfortunately, these justifications often fade when an unexpected financial demand arises. Borrowing from family can strain relationships, and the notion of youth often blinds us from impending possibilities. Instead, each moment you delay initiating your emergency fund, the more susceptible you become to financial adversity. Building your emergency fund, the step-by-step blueprint. Let's get practical. Your emergency fund goal should cover 3 to 6 months of essential expenses, and here's your roadmap to achieve it. Add up monthly necessities, rent, mortgage, utilities, food, transportation, insurance, minimum debt payments. Understanding your monthly essentials is the groundwork for forming a realistic emergency fund target. For young professionals, start with these strategic saving methods. The 50-30-20 rule. Allocate 50% for needs, 30% for wants, 20% for savings. This balanced approach streams a portion directly into savings, which can methodically build your safety net. The $5 challenge. Save every $5 bill you receive. Believe it or not, it can quickly add up. Automatic transfers on payday. Arranging automatic transfers symbolically emphasizes savings as a priority without manual intervention, ensuring consistent growth of the fund. Where should you keep this money? Look for a high-yield savings account that is easily accessible in emergencies. Separate from your checking account to avoid temptations for regular transactions. FDIC insured to guarantee security. Earning some interest to enhance long-term growth. Though even minimal, it appreciates your fund over time. Transforming your financial future through emergency planning. Meet Jamie, who started with just $25 per paycheck. In just 18 months, she successfully built a $5,000 emergency fund. When her company had layoffs, she had 2 months to find her dream job, without succumbing to panic or debt, thanks to her diligent planning. The ripple effect is real. People with emergency funds are 2x more likely to invest for retirement and secure their future, 3x less likely to miss bill payments, maintaining a stable credit profile, 4x more likely to achieve other financial goals, such as buying a home or traveling, without financial strain. However, common pitfalls include mixing emergency and regular savings, which may lead to confused priorities, setting unrealistic monthly savings goals leading to frustration, forgetting to replenish after using the fund, leaving gaps in financial security. Your journey to financial peace starts now. The shift from financial anxiety to assurance starts here. Here's your 30-day challenge to take charge of your emergency fund. Open a separate savings account tomorrow. Having a separate account is crucial for tracking progress and maintaining focus. Set up an automatic transfer of $25 per paycheck. Guaranteed consistency will instill discipline. Track your expenses to find additional savings opportunities. Insightful tracking empowers more effective saving strategies, identifying perks to bolster your fund. Join our community Discord server for support and accountability. Engaging with peers pursuing similar goals encourages mutual growth and reinforcement. Remember, every financial expert started exactly where you are. The difference between financial stress and financial peace often comes down to that first $1,000 in your emergency fund. It's a manageable and immensely impactful stride towards securing your financial future. Don't wait for an emergency to start preparing. Take action today. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe for weekly financial tips that empower your journey to financial freedom. Share your commitment in the comments. Inspire and be inspired by others on the path to financial stability. Start your emergency fund journey, even if it's just $5 today. Every step, no matter how small, accumulates toward your future stability. Your future self will truly appreciate the decision you make today.